Welcome to Shredded Sports Science. I'm James. I'm allergic to allergy tablets. If you are new here, think of this channel as less Robert De Niro and more Steve Buscemi.
Hey everyone, welcome back.
Lower abs workout. Burn belly fat.
Burn lower belly fat. Apparently Chloe Ting can targeted fat loss.
She spot reduced my brain.
Today I have a massive Gymshark haul for you guys.
Another good choice of influencer to affiliate with Gymshark. Congratulations. I have a video giving the chronology of research into targeted fat loss and how it developed, and indeed how targeting fat loss is not evidence-based. Workout with Chloe Ting. The Chloe Ting Gymshark shop here. Drinks that burn belly fat. Top flat belly drinks. If there was a drink that could burn your belly fat, it would be a dangerous chemical that would just melt your insides. I'm pretty sure that Miss Ting is not Heisenberg. James English commented under his own video, "This is a masterpiece, humble. Not so much a masterpiece, more a 5-year-old drawing on a wall at home." Here comes my favourite Gymsharker.
Epic.
It's like one of those high fives that miss, which is actually the perfect phrase for how I feel about... This is an appeal for Gymshark to sponsor the greatest profile of all time, Mask Vader.
Don't let yourself be destroyed as Obi-Wan did.
I mean, you already sponsor Steve Cook. So nothing to lose, eh? I was going to make an athlete next upright row joke here, but someone beat me to it.
We're getting all banged up, y'all.
He brought me a gift. How sweet is this?
Brad Bumbleberry's latest Bang Energy advert is fantastic. Him on that skateboard reminds me of one of those sketches with the clowns in those tiny cars. Come on, you know you're thinking it too. Who's your daddy? If there's any chance of that, do not take the DNA test. And so I'll go through his Bang Energy drink soon and a very peculiar aspect to it. And then we'll revise the phrase,
Who's your daddy?
Jack Owoc, Bang CEO. Let's look into casting to be a Bang Energy influencer. What sort of casting a Bang Energy going for here? Based on that video, I'm confused. Where was the couch? Bang Energy's casting process is as awkward as an Erling Haaland interview.
After the final whistle, you and the whole teammates, you were going to the south stand, the famous yellow wall, which was empty today, of course. Why did you do that?
Why not?
And so I will now play a 5-second clip of Juji Mufu deadlifting with fire around him, where there was no injury shown in the context of commentary. Just joking, YouTube. I'm moving to Spotify. No, I'm not. No one's going to pay for this. Thank you for watching my last video, the second re-uploaded version due to the YouTube Skynet slapping my wrists. Plenty of great discussion around the topic and some witty comments also. And so in my first installment on this topic, I covered the marketing aspects of Bang Energy and Gymshark and why I'm not a fan of some of the people that they choose to market their products. Welcome to This Is Why Gymshark and Bang Suck, the sequel, featuring a different cast, and I did cover the face of Mr. Microphone Moustache on the thumbnail, but not for virus reasons. And if you are a Gymsharker or a Gymshark fan, relax. Of course, not everything in the Gymshark world sucks. Their clothes are most likely good, they're fine, I don't know, what do I know about fashion?
Everything.
It's just that certain things within the Gymshark world do suck, kind of like the Marvel Universe, or basically to bring that to life for visual purposes, this film. Now come with me as I drag you through the dirt. And so this lady, Demi Bagby, is greatly athletic, by the way. She did a Chris Harrier, and yes, some people did believe it was true, not the intended Photoshop joke. People who believe stuff like that really will buy anything, like Bang Energy. Let's see what's trending right now. One Direction are jacked. That was a clean joke. Stacks of fun. And so this Gymshark culture of promoting and sponsoring certain teenagers juiced to the gills at that young age and doing stuff like this is as troubling as the angle of that bar. Pray for that man's pectoral muscle and tendons if he keeps going like this. And I do not think that teenagers taking chemicals and ripping insane numbers whilst being ripped with large full muscles is a sensible projection. The OGs, Alon Gabe, curling on the lifting platform. How very dare you, sir? And so at the time of me editing this video, Gymshark TV on YouTube just dropped their latest video, the bodybuilder 50,000 calorie challenge video. Where to start? Maybe Gymshark TV? Nah, let's start with this.
You ever seen Matt Does Fitness's channel? Half
Half the videos he posts are just, look how much freaking food I'm gonna eat. Watch me copy Arnold's diet. Watch me eat 10,000 calories of pancakes. Watch me eat 10,000 calories of bananas. Watch me eat 10,000 calories of McDonald's. Don't watch me eat my wife's diet. Don't watch me eat my kid's diet. I'll eat what I kid ate for a day. I'll eat what my mom ate. That's the channel. That's what he does. And I have ripped abs. Look at me. There's so many people that do it because there's so many views. My worst thing I hate. It's not fake natties. It's fake bingers.
And he makes really good points.
I can eat 10,000 calories of junk food and I look amazing all the time and it doesn't matter. That's not good. That's a bad message that binging is okay. They're promoting binge eating, disordered eating. It's not good to promote that.
And so the Matt Does Fitness critique, Matt Does Junk Food type videos were going to happen.
Now this channel, Matt Does Fitness, Matt does a lot of things. And if you are truly into fitness, if you truly want to promote fitness and health, you don't do these 25,000 calorie face challenges.
And Mr. Doucette and Mr. Normus make some great points. And I support the underlying concepts that they are projecting, that binge eating challenges in fitness, calorie challenges, are just completely peculiar. And this is nothing personal against Matt Does Fitness. He seems a very nice guy. He has good humor. I enjoy the way that he does these crossover fitness videos. And I understand that people's content has to develop and evolve. That's absolutely natural. But his eating challenge videos are highly viewed. But then he has other videos which are also highly viewed, such as this, which I just feel does a better service to him as a channel.
Well, I feel unbelievably bad. This happened at the end of the 20k challenge. I've got a really, really bad headache.
And by the way, if you want to supplement, you don't need a pre-workout. All you need is Greg Doucette.
They're promoting binge eating.
Subscribe to PewDiePie, because he's ripped.
Bruh.
But with these eating challenges, these calorie challenges, they're essentially what we could rephrase fitness mukbangs. What sort of message are you giving Gymshark when you are actively promoting binge eating? And so one of the funny things about these companies like Gymshark is when they have their sponsored athletes, influencers, these people then have to make comedic posts to then put on the Gymshark page, which I find funny for all the wrong reasons. The try not to laugh challenge. Sorry, I meant the try to somehow laugh challenge, and not ironically.
Go to your bedroom and think about what you've done.
Oliver Forslin, nailed it. Intra-workout. That must be what he's taking. And so it's not just Chris Gethin that is pushing this intra-workout nonsense. Here's a quick reminder. Intra-workout is one of the most critical yet overlooked windows of opportunity to reload your anabolic fuel tank. Because if one window of opportunity was not bro science enough, here's another one. If you are buying an intra-workout supplement, stop. Have a look at your nutrition and adjust. This may be intaking some food pre-workout, it may be something else, but you absolutely do not need one of these intra-workout formulas. This is simply another category that these people have created to make money in a saturated market. Many times these intra-workout supplements are some form of BCAA amino acid or protein intake because your muscles will be breaking down during your session and you need to consistently feed it. This is simply not correct. Physiology is not that sensitive. It is not that intricate. If you are going to take amino acids, you're not going to take them in the middle of your workout. You don't need to. Physiology is not that sensitive. The idea that someone needs to take amino acids, protein during a session is as a consequence of poor planning. And so instead of this intra-workout stuff, think about what you're eating pre-workout. You need to take a step back from what you're doing. Think about your overall nutrition throughout a day, how you're structuring your training sessions. Think about your rest. Think about your sleep. If we look at this product that Forslin is promoting, this formula is actually better than Chris Gethin's as it has essential amino acids. It doesn't just have the 3 branch chain amino acids that Gethin sells. And for effective protein synthesis, you do need to consume all 9 essential amino acids. It then has the classic patented formulas, aka proprietary blends, meaning you don't know how much of a dose is in it, and therefore you objectively cannot determine its potential effectiveness. And so I'm just not a fan of prop blends in supplements. They're a way of keeping the cost down, increasing the profit margins for the companies, and meaning that consumers cannot accurately try and determine effectiveness as they don't know the dosage.
Because bang.
And so let's look at the Bang Energy drink. 300 milligrams of caffeine, aka send you to the moon. And so Bang state that this is more than 2 cups of coffee. And so an integral part of the marketing for Bang energy drinks is the super creatine aspect to it. It's right there on the lip. And so this creatine within their drink offers something that other energy companies do not. It is a unique selling point, a USP. And you can see why that may appeal to people who have an interest in fitness, the fitness consumer market. And so creatine is not the problem. Creatine is a legit supplement. I have a video on this. Creatine helps to convert ADP, adenosine diphosphate, into ATP, adenosine triphosphate. ATP is the body's energy currency. And so essentially simplified, creatine supplementation can help you with energy during your session. And in addition, for an adult, effective doses of creatine can be hard to intake through food sources, and so supplementation is actually valid when it comes to creatine, and that dosage is around 5 grams per day. The only problem with the Bang energy drink is, surprise surprise, they don't tell us how much creatine is in the drink. You go through their pages, the different Bang energy super creatine drinks, and there's just no dose of creatine given, which is slightly peculiar. Especially when downing 300 milligrams of caffeine each time, you would want to know how much creatine you are getting and if it's an effective dose. And if it's not an effective dose, you may need to take more drinks. However, the more drinks you take to intake more creatine, the more caffeine you're going to get. And this is a trademarked name that they use, this super creatine formula, which again allows them to put a proprietary blend on the label. And so in my opinion, based on common sense, this is dumb. And so there are articles of people critiquing this super creatine formula, and there are actually lawsuits against Bang Energy involving this super creatine formula. But the process I went through there with their label, going through the label, looking at the dosages, for example, looking at the prop blends, looking at these trademarked names which allow for prop blends. That is the process I would like you to consider going through when you purchase, for example, energy drinks, if you choose to purchase them, or if you purchase supplements, for example. That is the analytical way to approach supplements or drinks that you are consuming. It's not just the ingredients, the quality of the ingredients, it's also the dosage which is vital to its effectiveness. It kind of reminds me of those drinks which have L-carnitine in it. L-carnitine, which is not evidence-based for fat loss, but many companies will sell some kind of energy drink or sugar formula, and it will have carnitine splashed across the label, as that gives it this unique selling point as helping you with your fat burning, even though it doesn't. I'm James Linker, finished.